Hi guys, I'm Ryan Destheater, and I just want to talk about the train wreck that Volume 2 of Season 5 of Stranger Things was. Now, I am not a video essay kind of person. I just felt like I needed to talk about this. So yeah, let's get into it. First off, the reason that it felt so off was just, no, I don't want to say bad writing, but like the allegations of like Netflix like cutting out the scenes and stuff, just like cutting out like 2 hours plus just seems so wrong to me. Like, sure, if it's to make the content more appropriate and so it could appeal to a larger audience, I get it, but it's just like it caused so many dynamics to be completely off and just ruin the integrity of the show. And like a lot of the dynamics just feeling really off. For example, when Max wakes up and she's not surprised to see Hopper, she's not like, oh my god, Will's so old now. Like, she's just like, oh yeah, I know you guys. Like, wouldn't it, if I woke up from a coma 3 years later and saw this guy who I thought was dead just appear, I would be like, oh my god. I wouldn't be like, oh hey Hopper. Like, it just makes no sense to me. And then another thing that just made no sense was the Jancy breakup. I did not see it as a breakup. I saw it as a, hey, let's push our problems out till later, and not our problems, our marriage out till later, and like fix our problems first. And that was really sweet. And also, I would have been happy if they died right there. It would have made like for a good death. I think the characters would have went out in like a symbolic way and it would have been really sweet. But of course, no, the floor just had to magically harden and survive, and they just survive. It just makes little to no sense for me. And now they're just broken off. So don't get me wrong, I would love Nancy as a girl boss. I need to see her on her own. But just like really like Jancy and Stancy not happening. Now, I'm neither. I don't ship either, like, to a great degree, but I do believe that Stancy would have ruined, like, Nancy and Steve's character development, so I am happy that's not happening. But it pisses me off that Jancy ended like that, even though I don't like Jonathan. Another thing that I feel like is wrong is Holly having way too much screen time. She's had little to no screen time in the last 4 seasons, like probably adding up to 5 minutes in all. I don't know, I'm just thinking of that number. And now she's bigger than the main characters. Like, you barely see Elle at all, and she has little to no character development, and Holly just coming in like saying like, hey, let's sacrifice ourselves. That destroys all of Eleven's character like build up that has happened between the first like 4 seasons. And I don't know, don't get me wrong, I love Nell, the actor for Holly. She's awesome. She's doing a great job and is honestly one of the better actors this season. But it's just, her character is just falling flat. Like, I need less Holly time and more, I'm not playing favorites, but more like Mike, Hopper, Eleven, Will, like literally any other character. Just more screen time. Another thing is Will's coming out scene in episode 7. Now, I'm gonna try not to bring biases into this because I'm a big Byler shipper, but Will's coming out scene felt very, very rushed. I'm gay, and there are so many people in that room. Especially in the 80s, I would have never come out to my science teacher, my best friend's little sister, Hopper. Like, none of these people, like, it'd be a lot more emotional and impactful if it was just, like, Mike, Lucas, Dustin, Joyce, and Jonathan. If it was just those main 5, maybe Robin, because she's helped him so much. If it was just those 5, that scene would have been so much more impactful and just more realistic for the time and for Will's character. And I understand it's because of Vecna, like, using fear tactics and stuff, but it just felt so off. And don't get me wrong, I thought I was too excited when I first watched the scene. Proof.
I don't like girls.
But then I go back and watch it, I just realized how poorly it was written. And for the Duffer Brothers to say that it was like, it was so hard to write, and then just for Will to say, I don't like girls. Like, we already knew that. I know the others didn't, but still. It's such a plain and boring way to have a coming out scene. And then just to say that Mike is Will's Tammy, like, oh, he's just my Tammy. No, Tammy, Robin barely knew Tammy. Will and Mike have been best friends forever. And now he's just, oh, he's my Tammy. Make it make sense. And the cheesy dialogue is just something that it was a problem in volume 1, especially like when Dustin was getting bullied and the three, like Lucas, Mike, and Will just walking in and saying the dumbest shit ever. Remember when my sister kicked your balls so hard last year? Well, I'm gonna kick your balls so hard that they pop like water balloons. Like, actually shut up. But it was still, like, it still kind of landed. It was still funny-ish. But because volume 1 had other good stuff about it that could, like, back up the cringe writing. But in volume 2, there's just nothing to back it up. It was just bad storytelling with poor writing choices and poor character development. Like, I don't know. And for the amount that the Duffer Brothers and the actors have hyped up this season, I mean, not, well, this season, but also this volume, for it to end up being this, like, poorly receptive is actually crazy. Like, what do you mean? It was like, oh, it's gonna be the best. I cried during it. And then there's like no action, like, at all. It was just Holly and Max trying to escape, and then oh no, Will's gay. Like, we didn't already know that. Don't get me wrong, Will's like one of my favorite characters, and not because he has powers. Like, I've loved Will since he came on the screen in season 1. And also just a lot of the characters being flat just doesn't, like, other than Holly, I feel like every single character has gotten, like, no build up. And they, like, Holly and Will, sure, they've been build up, they've changed, but Mike, Lucas, Jonathan, Nancy, everyone else has just been pushed to the side, and it doesn't feel like the same show anymore. It feels like a poorly written Wattpad fanfic. Don't get me wrong, I love poorly written Wattpad fanfics. They're funny, but not for my favorite TV show in the world. It hurts. I know the finale comes out tomorrow, and I really hope that, like, things are explained better and the writing is not that cheesy. And of course for Byler to be canon, but whatever. I still have hopes. And for Netflix to release the Volume 2 files. # release the Volume 2 files. Because apparently Netflix has cut out 2 to 3 hours worth of content for Volume 2, which explains a lot of why it was so trash. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I don't know if I'm ever going to do a video essay again. I feel really, like, stupid doing this.